Hey everyone, Lear here, bringing you another X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This time it is against Magnitude. The man is a boss. You should definitely go check him out. If you have not heard of him, well, you're new to YouTube. Um, I've watched his videos for a while. Love his content. He's got some awesome battles up there, and definitely go check out his end of the battle over on his channel. His link will be in the description. I really want to thank him, especially for just the opportunity to battle him. I really like having that chance to battle against people who I not only consider are better than me, just the larger PokeTubers on YouTube as well. Just because I want to be able to test out where I am skill wise, and being able to see where I need to improve, what I need to work on, and that sort of a thing. I've been watching Pokemon competitively since 5th gen, and since they made IV breeding really easy in 6th gen, I've really gotten into it, and I'm really happy for the opportunity to battle Magnitude here. So we are going to be getting into the battle very shortly. I am afraid of that Alakazam. His type coverage, especially if he's Mega Alakazam, can take out my two walls, no problem whatsoever. So I'm gonna have to play really carefully around it. So let's get in and let's have some fun. I am expecting him to lead off with the Galvantula, probably get off the Sticky Web, or even just probably go off like a Giga Drain or an Energy Ball on my Mamoswine here. So I am actually going to go for the Earthquake instead of the Stealth Rocks, just because the Starmie is there, and I've got nothing to block the spin. So instead, I'm just going to go for the Earthquake, and I'm going to get him down to his Sash, and I'm going to take some Life Orb Recoil. I'm almost dead, and of course I'm going to go for the Save Ice Shard. I don't want to take any chances, and I did expect him to bring in the Starmie, but you know what, I didn't want to take any chances, and I went for the priority move. So I do go for the Ice Shard, and that does nothing to the Starmie. Kind of made me sad, but I mean, it's a nice type attack on a water type, so what are you going to do? So he's going to finish me off with the Dazzling Gleam, and he's going to show me some Life Orb Recoil, so I'm like, okay, this is an offensive Starmie instead of more of a bulkier one. So I'm going to switch it to my Mandibuzz, just because I know I should be able to take a Dazzling Gleam, no problem. Mandibuzz so bulky. So bulky. I love it. And I'm just going to go with the knockoff here, getting off some damage, and luckily I get the crit. Not sure if that mattered, probably did, just because Mandibuzz has abysmal attack. And I am going to take out that Starmie, and I'm going to get some leftovers recovery, bring me up over full. Now, he is going to go into his Alakazam, and he is going to Mega Evolve, so I died a little inside as soon as I saw the Mega Alakazam. I'm like, I can't handle those spoons. There's too many. There's too many spoons. And he's going to trace the Overcoat, doesn't really matter. But he's going to hit me with a super effective Dazzling Gleam, and from a Mega Alakazam, this is my physically defensive Mandibuzz. Even though she's got a lot of special defense, it's not going to take a Dazzling Gleam all that well, especially from, a little over half health. So I'm going to switch into my specially defensive Espeon, and he is going to go into his Go-Goat. So I'm just going to try and set up on a Calm Mind or two. That way I can either pass it off to my Charizard or my Ivysaur. Now, he is going to go for the... I'm going to go for the Psychic, sorry, on it, and I do see that I am faster, and he's just going to go for the Horn Leech. So I figure, well, he's just going to keep recovering, and I'm just going to keep losing health on this Espeon, and I really do need it for that Alakazam. So I'm actually just going to Baton Pass out into my Ivysaur, who has an Eviolite. I'm running max HP and max special attack on it, just so I can take a hit and attack. So I'm going to Baton Pass out at +1 attack, +1 special attack, +1 special defense here, and I'm going to Baton Pass it out to my Ivysaur here, and I'm definitely going to eat up that Horn Leech, no problem. And I'm going to go for the Stab super effective Sludge Bomb here. Now, on his side, he did say that this is his specially defensive Go-Goat. So this kind of made me a little happy here, how much damage I actually do to this thing. That did a lot of damage, and thankfully he went for the substitute, probably predicting it to do a lot less damage here. So I actually get a free kill on this Go-Goat, and it made me happy just because, you know, that's especially defensive wall, and I've got the rest of my pokes, which are especially offensive. So he's going to switch into his Alakazam, and he traces the chlorophyll. This is the second time I died inside, because not only is it a Mega Alakazam, he just traced my chlorophyll. I cannot bring in my Mega Charizard Y and give him a double, give him a speed boost with the Drought. So I'm like, shit, there is absolutely nothing I'm going to be able to do to this thing. So, like I said, I'm just going to let my Espeon die here for Death Fodder, get a free switch into my Lucario here, and hopefully, you know, I'm just going to try and scare it out with, you know, most Lucario are physically offensive, so maybe I was going to go for the Crunch or the Bullet Punch here, and I'm actually just going to go for the Flash Cannon. Now, I did kind of play this a bit wrong. What I should have done is, I'm running Focus Sash, and I have Nasty Plot, Vacuum Wave, Aura Sphere, and Flash Cannon. So what I should have done is, I should have gone for a Nasty Plot after that Flash Cannon, and I should have gotten up to +2, and then hit this thing with an Aura Sphere, and then I could have gotten some more damage on his Alakazam that's going to come in afterwards. But what's going to happen is, you know, the Zygarde's going to get some leftovers recovery, and I think that's what saves it. So I am just going to go for the second Aura Sphere here on this thing, and it just lives. So I'm guessing that leftovers recovery really did help, and he's just going to finish off my Lucario with the Crunch. So right now I'm I'm really discouraged. I'm like, shit, I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got 2 Pokemon left. I really have to play this very, very carefully. So I'm going to switch into my Mega Charizard, and I'm going to Mega Evolve to Mega Charizard Y. And I'm going to go for the Drought Boosted Stab Flamethrower, and that's definitely going to take out the Zygarde, or if you wanted to switch out to anything, it's going to do a nice chunk of damage. But he is just going to fodder off the Zygarde, which is fine. I was expecting that. And he is going to bring in his Alakazam. And again, I died inside a bit, because, you know, I figure, well, this thing's probably going to take me out with whatever hit he goes for, and I lived, thankfully, and I do go for the Flamethrower, and I do take out the Alakazam, which made me really happy. But then I remembered, oh, well, yeah, here comes Talonflame with that priority flying move, and he does show that he has the acrobatics again, so, you know, he does show the acrobatics, and I'm like, well, let's go into Ivysaur, my shiny Ivysaur, and I'm gonna go for the Sleep Powder, and I outspeed it because of Chlorophyll in the sun, and I actually hit the Sleep Powder too. Made me so happy, and that it completely got me back in the game here. And so right now, I'm just going for Sludge Bombs and hoping that it stays asleep, you know, because I know for a fact he's going to be going for the acrobatics here, trying to, you know, burn those sleep turns and get priority off just in case it wakes up. And I take out the Talonflame, and I was so happy. And then in comes the Galvantula here, Battle of the Shinies, and I know for a fact I'm going to be able to live a Bug Buzz, you know. I'm running Eviolite, so I've got about maybe 120 special defense, so I'm definitely going to be able to eat that Bug Buzz since it's neutral, and I win. I was really surprised, but I mean, like I said, you know, I really had to play very carefully around his team, and I just really want to thank Magnitude for, just like I said, the opportunity to battle him, and I'm really happy to see that, you know, my team compositions are coming along, and just, you know, my skills as Pokemon Wi-Fi battler are coming along as well. I really want you guys to check him out. Also, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely let me know. I am looking to change the color scheme of my layout. Let me know what you want. Suggest colors. You can tweet me on Twitter, I'm usually checking Twitter a lot more than I am my YouTube messages or my comments, but I'll see it either way. Um, so yeah, definitely please leave a like, it'll help. Leave a subscribe, and I just want you guys to thank you very much for the support, and as always, have a good one.